So Akshay Kumar is doing a biopic of a Malayali, and the film is being called Kesari Chapter 2 and telling a story which has nothing to do with Kesari 1, just using that IP. It also stars Ananya Pandey because of course she has proven herself as a great actor. At least the film is talking about a really important thing from our history, and it's a story to be told. My question is why it has not been made by Malayalam cinema yet. But anyways, keeping all those things aside, let's check out the trailer of Kesari Chapter 2.
जनरल डायर, आपने जलियांवाला बाग में भीड़ को हटाने के लिए वार्निंग कैसे दी? आपने टीयर गैस फेंकी वहां?
नहीं।
Did you fire shots in the air?
नहीं।
तो आपने बिना वार्निंग दिए भीड़ पे गोलियां चला दी?
वो भीड़ नहीं थी, they were terrorists.
But they were still humans.
उनके हाथ में हथियार थे।
8, 9, 11 महीने के बच्चे जिनके छातियों में गोलियां लगी थी, उनके हाथ में कौन से हथियार आपने देखे? उनके कड़े या फिर बंद मुट्ठी?
Okay. Started strong. They've gone all out with that.
इसके बाद आप चुप कैसे रह सकते हैं?
अंग्रेजों से कोई नहीं जीत सकता नायक।
Okay.
Genocide.
Is that his voice?
का बस अब एक ही रास्ता है। थोड़ा सा सनकी है पर he's a genius.
Okay.
और सिर्फ बोलता नहीं है, दहाड़ता है।
Good luck.
That's fun introduction.
So, Shankar Nayak.
What's with that music?
An Indian lady lawyer.
Why are you surprised? Doesn't your England have queens?
1,650 innocents dead, but the real figure we may never know. वो लोग आतंकवादी थे. They wanted to burn अमृतसर down. 5 बजे एक मिलिट्री प्लेन जलियांवाला बाग के ऊपर से गुजरता है. क्यों?
मिस्टर नायर के पास ना कोई फोटोग्राफ है, ना ही कोई कन्फेशन है और ना ही कोई आई विटनेस। प्रूफ कहाँ है?
मैं जलियांवाला बाग का सच पूरी दुनिया के सामने लाऊंगा।
God damn it, you don't belong in here. Don't forget that you're still a slave of the British Empire.
The Empire is shrinking.
That was a good one. Alright, so a good trailer. Definitely there's a whole layer of, Bollywoodization of all the events. That has worked in the past, I would say. So they are kind of amping it up more. The courtroom drama, all of that, what we have seen before, very Bollywoody and, dialogue delivery and making a it's not trying to be very realistic, and that's totally fine. That's their choice. That's the style they want to go for. Now for Akshay Kumar, there were some moments where he's speaking in an accent, and I don't know if they did with AI or did he really do that himself. That it's a question to be asked. But I think more than Akshay Kumar playing a Malayali, that's like okay nowadays, like acceptable with what kind of roles he has done before. But I'm wondering why this could have been a film told by Malayalam cinema also, and they would have made it more realistic, more close to more authentic and realistic approach. And I would have liked to see that also. We are gonna see the Jallianwala Bagh massacre scene also, which I think the way it was shot and executed in Sardar Uddham, I think one of the best, and even the way technically how it was done and even emotionally what it made you feel. Here also it looks more colorful, comparatively. That's the color palette they're going for. They're trying to go a lot brutal in those sequences, like getting close-ups of arms and legs coming off. It looks like a kind of investigation thriller where he has to find proofs and everything to support his case and get the decision in his favor, and fighting the British in the court which they only hold. And our Madhavan as antagonist, I don't know if that's a true thing or they just made that character up for the film to have a good face off. Some of the one liners are really good, even in the teaser, that FU, and here also there's like even the way it's done, it's not to one dialogue and very loud. It's like calm, simple, thoughtful, like taking its time. I think that hits harder. Hope there are many more in the film. It's not just we saw both of them in the trailers. Ananya Pandey, don't want to be a hater, but we just got 3 sequences. One where she's riding a bicycle, which not that convincing, but again, let's wait for the movie to judge the performance. Not gonna blindly hate everything, but all the things, the way they're packaging this narrative to sell, make it Kesari chapter 2 and all of that, like that kind of makes you like not want to trust the makers. Like, why do you doing these things? Like, I think the story is good enough to worth telling with a different name, with his own identity, than trying to sell it in a form of IP. I don't expect this film to be as nuanced as Sardaruddam. Let's see what they deliver on 18th. But what do you think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and each other next, and I will see you next time.